Vrabel officially announced as the Tennessee Titans head coach. They're flanked by controlling owner Amy Adams-Strunk and general manager John Robinson. Vrabel, after just 4 seasons in the NFL, all with the Texans under Bill O'Brien, is now a head coach at 42 years old and addressed the media today giving his vision for the Titans.
Talk about a vision. We want a big, fast, strong, smart football team. That's disciplined. And if I say I want to block a punt, we're going to block a punt. And if I want to, throw a shot, I'm going to throw a shot. That's what goes with sitting in that seat. And then you got to answer to those questions. You want to blitz and they score a touchdown, like we did in the Super Bowl and lost the game. We're in New England and we blitzed and they completed it and lost the game. Here's what you do. Here's my job is going to be to accept responsibility, right? Give credit and be decisive. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I told Amy and John I'm going to do.
All right, Mike Vrabel introduced today and there to listen to that news conference. Aditi Kinkhabwala is there in Nashville for us. Aditi, he was asked multiple times about his coaching experience, right? He's only got just 4 years in the league under Bill O'Brien there with the Texans. Why do the Titans feel like he is ready to be a head coach?
Well, Rhett, what we kept hearing was fit, that this was the right fit with ownership, and of course this was the right fit with general manager John Robinson. Both John and Mike Vrabel talked about the fact that they were in alignment. In fact, that's a word that they used multiple times. But really, when Vrabel was asked about his experience, he said the more important thing is the players. He said that you win in the NFL with players, not with plays. And he said when he meets with his team for the first time, he will have been every single player. What does he mean by that? He's been the rookie who was maybe a little slow to develop. He's been the aging veteran. He's been the high-priced free agent. He's been the team captain. So he said that he can relate to everybody that he will speak to. And he certainly didn't seem to be bothered by that lack of coaching experience. I, in fact, asked him, does he expect to bring along a grizzled veteran to his staff? Does he want someone who's been coaching for a long time? And he said, I just want the right guys.
Fantastic question, Aditi, and I think that might be what actually does wind up happening in Tennessee. So you are all over it. Watch for that to come here. But Marcus Mariota, obviously a big piece of this. How much talk there today about how Vrabel intends to bring in a guy to help him out?
Well, it's pretty funny, Mike, because last night he was at dinner with his 2 sons and his wife, and he gets a phone call, and he said to his kids, sorry, I've got to take this one. It is his franchise quarterback, Marcus Mariota. Now, I asked him, how much did he really study him? Was it really important to him to feel like this was going to be his guy? And he answered kind of in both ways. He said, on the one hand, he feels that you can win in the NFL without a franchise quarterback, but he also said that this is a guy that he's really excited about, and he said he's really excited about getting to work with him. He said he feels like he knows the right pieces to put around him, and he's excited to get that piece going. The other thing that he said is that when he was preparing for him as the Texans defensive coordinator, he said Mariota scared him like you wouldn't believe. Only he said it differently. But we're on family television.
Mentioned how he was able to get around Jadeveon Clowney and how that was a pretty big feat because JD usually eats those guys up, I think he said.
Right. And
go ahead.
Exactly. Yeah. And it spoke to what Mariota has to be able to take on Clowney.
No question. So, yeah, some colorful language there. The Kinkhabwala live for us. I appreciate it. All right, so when we come back here, it's still celebrating their conference championships. The Patriots and Eagles are headed to Super Bowl 52. First look at that matchup when we come back here live on The Aftermath, delivered by Papa John's.
My prescriptions used to be really expensive, but then I went to GoodRx.com.
It just works. You put in the drug you're looking for, and bang, you've got half a dozen or more choices in front of you of pricing and locations to get it.
You never think about shopping around for medication prices.
I have good insurance, but with GoodRx, I save even more money.
What? I was paying how much?
And it's absolutely free. No cost to me whatsoever.
I get to save $1,180 a year with GoodRx. This is awesome.
Go to GoodRx.com and check it out.
Good thing Booking.com makes it easy to find the right hotel for the right price. They have